The robin is far stranger than you think. There is a bird sitting in your garden right now. You have seen it 1,000 times. You have never once thought it was dangerous, intelligent, or secretly one of the strangest creatures on the planet. This bird has a superpower your eyes are physically incapable of seeing. It is a machine, built over millions of years, running complex systems in a body smaller than your fist. You have walked past it your entire life, assumed it was harmless, simple, forgettable. You were wrong on every count. That red chest is not decoration. It is a weapon. The way it tilts its head is not what you think. And there is one thing it does that made researchers genuinely stop and question what they were looking at. Here are the 20 facts. Start the clock. Fact 1. Robins can see the Earth's magnetic field. Not sense it, not feel it vaguely the way we might feel a change in weather. See it. Inside the robin's eye sits a protein called cryptochrome. When light hits it, this protein reacts to the planet's magnetic field and generates a second layer of visual information on top of everything the bird already sees. Researchers believe it appears as patterns of light and shadow, a compass overlaid directly onto their vision, always present, always accurate. This is what I meant. The robin on your fence is reading the planet's magnetic map right now, using its eyes. Your brain cannot do this. No human brain can. Every direction it looks carries information you cannot access. Every step it takes is positioned against a map of the Earth that is invisible to you. You are sharing your garden with a bird that navigates by forces you cannot perceive. That red chest you have been looking at your whole life, it is not decoration. It is a weapon. And I will show you exactly how it works right after this. Fact 2. The red breast is a territorial weapon, not a mating display, not a friendly signal, a threat. Scientists placed a simple clump of red feathers inside a robin's territory. No body, no beak, no movement, just red. The robin attacked it, repeatedly, furiously. Shape did not matter, size did not matter, the red was enough. That cheerful patch of color you admire every morning is a warning broadcast to every rival in the area. A signal that reads, "Come any closer and you will regret it." Fact 3. Robins do not listen for worms, they watch for them. Everyone gets this wrong. The image is everywhere. A robin tilting its head sideways, ear pressed toward the ground, listening for movement underground. It is a beautiful image, and it is completely incorrect. A robin's eyes sit on the sides of its head. Tilting gives one eye a direct downward angle, a precise line of sight to the soil surface. The bird is scanning, hunting movement, watching for the faint outline of a worm near the top of the ground. It is a visual predator, precise, patient, and it has been fooling naturalists for generations. Fact 4. Robins begin singing up to 80 minutes before sunrise. While every other bird is still waiting for enough light to function, the robin is already staking territory. The reason is their eyes, large relative to their body size and built to gather light in conditions that leave most birds functionally blind. So they start earlier. And by the time the competition wakes up, the robin has already won the morning. It is not determination. It is biology weaponized as strategy. Fact 5. A single robin can produce over 100 distinct phrase variations, and it never repeats the same sequence twice. 2 consecutive songs from the same bird will not be identical. The robin builds each performance from a shifting library of phrases, rearranged in real time. This is not randomness. A varied, sustained, complex song tells rivals and potential mates one thing. This bird is healthy, strong, and creative enough to produce something new every single time. The longer and more complex the song, the clearer the message. Fact 6. European and American robins are completely different birds. They share a name. They share a red chest. That is where it ends. European robins belong to the Old World flycatcher family. American robins are thrushes. The two species are not closely related at all. When early European settlers arrived in North America, they saw a bird with a red chest and called it a robin because it reminded them of home. The name stuck, and most people today still assume they are looking at the same type of bird. They are not. The name is a coincidence of nostalgia, not taxonomy. Fact 7. Robin egg blue is biological data. That distinctive color is produced by a pigment called biliverdin, deposited into the shell as it forms. Healthier females produce more vivid blue-green eggs. Research suggests males respond to egg color by investing more effort into nests with brighter eggs. The color communicates the quality of the mother. The male reads it and adjusts his behavior accordingly. The color you see in a robin's nest is not aesthetic. It is a transmission of biological information between two birds. Fact 8. 75% of robins die before reaching adulthood. Predators, window strikes, pesticide exposure, harsh winters. The odds against a newly hatched robin are severe. This is why a single pair can produce up to 15 chicks per year across 3 separate clutches. The math is brutal and deliberate. Produce enough offspring and some of them will survive. Stop producing and the line ends. The robins you see in your garden are the ones that beat those odds. Every single one of them. Fact 9. Robins have a third eyelid, called a nictitating membrane, a thin, translucent shield that slides horizontally across the eye. It protects against dirt and debris while the bird digs through soil and leaf litter. The membrane does not block vision completely. The robin can keep foraging, beak in the dirt, face in the ground, while the membrane does the protective work. No pausing, no pulling back. Continuous hunting with eyes that are simultaneously open and protected. Fact 10. Robins eat roughly 14 feet of earthworms every single day. During breeding season, when chicks arrive, that number climbs. From sunrise to last light, robins hunt almost without stopping. Their entire daily architecture, every movement, every decision, is organized around one calculation: find enough food before dark. Their body burns fast, very fast. Fact 11. A robin's heart beats over 300 times per minute at rest. During flight or stress, that number climbs significantly higher. Their metabolism runs so hot that a few hours without food during daylight hours puts real pressure on their energy reserves. Everything about their life, the constant motion, the relentless hunting, the early mornings, is a direct consequence of a body that operates at a speed you cannot sustain for 30 seconds. Fact 12. Robins deliberately rub live ants on their feathers. This is called anting. The bird picks up ants and wipes them across its wings and body. The formic acid released by the crushed ants kills parasites living in the plumage: mites, feather lice, organisms burrowing through their feathers. Some robins skip the manual step entirely. They sit directly on active anthills and let the insects crawl through their plumage on their own. This is self-medication, using the biochemistry of another species as a pharmaceutical tool. The robin on your lawn is not just looking for food. It may be running a parasitic treatment program. Fact 13. Artificial light is changing robin behavior in cities. In areas with heavy street lighting, robins have been recorded singing in the middle of the night, hours after they should be resting. The artificial light tricks their biology into registering a false dawn. They start singing. Their stress hormones shift. Their sleep cycles break down. Urban robins are living on a fundamentally different schedule than their rural counterparts, and the long-term effects on breeding success are still being studied. The city is rewiring one of our most familiar birds in real time. Fact 14. Robins get drunk. Measurably, visibly, documentably drunk. This is the fact I promised you. I did not save it because it was trivial. I saved it because it is the one that makes people stop and say, wait, really? In late autumn, fruit left on branches begins to ferment. The sugars turn into alcohol, and robins eat it in large quantities. Observers have documented entire groups losing coordination simultaneously, flying erratically, stumbling across the ground, crashing into objects. Not one bird, groups, all hitting the same fermented food source at the same time, all visibly impaired together. It passes once the alcohol metabolizes, but for a short window of time, the gentle garden birds outside your window are chemically, measurably intoxicated. Fact 15. Robins defend territory in every season. Most birds become territorial in spring and relax during the rest of the year. Robins do not follow this pattern. In autumn and winter, a robin will defend a feeding territory with the same aggression it uses to protect a nest in May. A berry bush in December receives the same fierce protection as eggs in April. Year-round territorial aggression in a bird the size of your palm. Fact 16. Robins remember where food is. Their foraging looks random, hopping across lawns, stopping in different spots, moving unpredictably, but it is not random at all. Robins build and maintain a detailed spatial memory of their territory. They know which patches reliably produce worms and which spots have failed before. They return to productive locations and avoid wasting energy with a precision that looks like luck from the outside. It is not luck. It is memory applied systematically. Fact 17. Robins fly at speeds up to 36 miles per hour. They do not look fast, but they are. During migration, they cover large daily distances at impressive speed, and when startled, they can disappear from your garden faster than your eye can follow. That small, gentle bird moves through the air with an efficiency that makes its calm backyard hopping look almost deceptive. Fact 18. A robin can raise up to 15 chicks in a single year. 3 clutches, each containing 3 to 5 eggs. If conditions remain favorable and predators stay away, one pair can produce 15 new robins in a single breeding season. Volume over certainty, the only viable strategy for a species where most young will never survive their first year. Fact 19. Robins were once widely trapped and eaten across Europe. For centuries, this was common and unremarkable. They were small, abundant, and easy to catch, and they routinely ended up on dinner plates across the continent. Today, in Britain, the robin has repeatedly been voted the national bird in public polls. The same animal once treated as ordinary food is now a national symbol. A cultural transformation so complete that the original reality feels almost impossible to imagine. Fact 20. Robins were among the earliest birds to adapt to human environments. Historically, they followed large animals through forests, catching insects disturbed by hooves. When humans began farming, clearing land, and digging soil, robins followed us instead. We became the new large animal. Our gardens became their hunting grounds. Every time you dig a flower bed, you are participating in a relationship that stretches back thousands of years. The robin is not in your garden because you happen to be there. You are there, and the robin made a decision long ago that your species was worth following. We started this video with a question. There is a bird in your garden. You have seen it 1,000 times, and you have probably never considered it dangerous, intelligent, or secretly one of the strangest creatures on the planet. So next time a robin lands near you, watch it. Really watch it. You are not looking at a small, ordinary bird anymore. You know what you are looking at now. If this changed how you see the world, subscribe. The next bird on this channel is already waiting, and it is even stranger than this one.